Mirror, mirror, we came into this world with five senses. But did you know that there was a sixth that we're going to add to the list? Well, today, babies, we going to talk about it. Hi! Hey, y'all. Hey, subby buddies. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chosen. And this is Beyond Your Reflection. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a channel created by me, but it's designed for you. So we're here to peel back all those ugly layers of you until we discover what is so beautiful about you. So pull up a chair to the celebrations, honey, grab your snacks and your drink of choice, and let's talk about it. So hi, how are you? I hope last week was amazing and you're getting ready for this week. So today we're talking about the six senses. Six. Now you know about the basics, five, which is the ones that we already know about. So your sight, your touch, the taste, the smells, the hear. But then sixth sense. Common. And I don't mean common sense like we normally know in the regular world. No, we're going to break it down on what it means. You know how I do. Y'all know I'm different. And I'm always going to break down different things just so you guys can be able to understand the basics and what I mean, honey. So we're going to start off in the beginning. The channel is named Beyond Your Reflection. So that means you are to see yourself every day. Sight, see yourself every day. And you are going to talk about those things, to yourself. We're not worrying about what nobody else got to say. We're talking about you. They do not matter. It's all about you, baby. This is your journey. This is your journal. This is your story that you're writing. Now, the author has already finished it. We're not there yet. We're not talking about the good book. We're talking about the book that discovers you. The one that you're writing. Your story that you want people to read. So we're going to start off with sight. Literally, who do you see when you look into the mirror? Are you able to have that conversation with yourself? What are the things that you see that maybe you want to change or that needs to be changed? And I'm not so really worrying about the outer appearance. Like as soon as you look in, like, girl, I got bags under my eyes and I need a nose job. No, I'm not worrying about that. I'm seeing the darkness. Maybe the parts that you're not happy with. Now, mind you, whatever happens within will come out. There, you know, they already say what happens in the dark will come to the light. The darkness within gonna come out. We're gonna see it. We're gonna know that you that fighter, you that person that let the cut and shoot up the club. Like, we don't know just who you are. But do you know who you are? When you see yourself, what exactly do you see? I can use myself as an example like I always do. It took me a while. Right now, I'm on a weight loss journey. It took me a while to embrace the person that I saw. Because all I saw was, oh my God, I have gained weight. Oh my God, I am a size 14. Oh my God, all I see. And it was like, girl, shut up. You're still beautiful. Whether you're a size 14 or a size 4 or whatever category that you're in. You're still beautiful because that does not define who you are. Because you wear a size 14, that's what a truck gonna stop. We good? Right there. That's all I need everybody to know your name. Hi, my name is Mika. I'm a size 14. Okay, what else about you? Who cares? Keep moving. We change every day. See, everything is not about the appearance, baby. It's about the mentality. What you think about. What you say out loud. What you see is how you're going to feel. And that's how it will touch you. See how all that goes together with all the five senses? So what I had to realize, what I saw, yeah, I was not comfortable with her. Therefore, I set out a goal. Okay, I may be a size 14, but I want that size 10 dress. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So what did I do next? I used my next sense. Instead of touch, I started to speak those things that be not as though they were. I started speaking it into existence. Instead of, like they say, taste. No, we're going to talk about it. Okay? If you don't like certain things about you or things that's going on, then only you can change it. Once again, like I said, whatever happens from the inside will come out. That's just like with any sickness or illness. If you think of when you go to the doctor first and they ask you, do you do this, that, and the other? What habits do you have that can possibly add or contribute to what you got going on? So you got to think about that. Whatever you may be putting inside your body will eventually come forth. That's why they tell you to stop trying to stress. Stop holding all that junk in. Try to get that stuff out of you before it kill you. I had to learn that too. I told you I was a silent sufferer for the longest. Because, we were raised. You don't never talk about what goes on inside this house, honey. You better figure it out. But then for the longest, when I grew up, I was like, no, this ain't right. I don't like the way it made me feel. There's another sense. Therefore, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to speak up about it. Because what I saw, I did not like. I'm quite sure you have seen the posters and everything, commercials and everything. If you see something, say something. Well, that rule now applies to you. If you see something about you that needs to change, then you speak it into existence and watch how you will feel. That's third. You will start to feel better about yourself. I'm now starting on my workout journey. Now, it's crazy because when I was in college, I actually had a fitness instructor. So I was a workout guru. Like, I grew up around that. I always wanted to live a healthy life. I figured, growing up, in order to maintain that size 5 that I was in all times, even after childbirth, then you got to do something that you've never done to get what you want. So working out became my hobby. I was like, okay, I got to maintain this body at all times, honey. Okay. Then I started getting older, started having kids, started doing other stuff, and workout became second nature. Wasn't worried about it. But as I got older and current state, especially when it started dealing with my health, baby, I didn't like the way it made me feel. Therefore, I had to speak the opposite into my life of what I was seeing. So that's what I'm telling you to do. If there's something about you that you do not like, when you see it, or if it makes you feel a certain kind of way, then you got a lot of things that you're going to have to change, baby. And it's going to take a while. Because it's going to start clogging your senses. Smell. It's going to start clogging. And I don't mean the other senses. I mean your sense, your ability to be able to think straight for yourself. Because once it starts clogging what you're seeing and what you're saying and what you're feeling, then you're going to eventually just think that that's who you're supposed to be and that you're not worthy to be anything else. But I'm here to tell you it's not the way it's supposed to be. Remember, I've told you too many times, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You have to believe it. You have to embrace / feel that you are worthy. You have to start speaking worth into your situation. And then you have to embrace and see and taste and see that it is all good. It is in the word, taste and see that the Lord is good. Whomever it is that you pray to, taste, speak, see, feel. Then, when it unclogs your senses, you'll be able to actually use it more commonly. That's where the sixth one comes from. So now that you see and you start speaking, you feel a certain way, it'll come more common because you will hear yourself when you speak those things that be not as though they were. Right now, I see a size 14, but I'm speaking and embracing that size 10. Baby, that dress is already brought and hung up in my closet. It's just waiting for me to manifest myself into it. So once you see and start speaking and feel and hear all the things that you say, it will become common. And then you'll be able to breathe life into it. Instead of smell, I want you to inhale all the things that you want in your life. And anything that is not of you, release it. And once you release it, it's gone. You can't go back in and grab it and be like, no, wait, again. But if it gets to the point where you feel like you're lost, do it again. You can start there. Today, I'm going to see myself as. Remember our vision board? I'm going to use all your six senses. Because then it'll become common to just speak those things into the atmosphere. Today, I see myself as. Whatever it is you see yourself as. And then every day when you start doing it, it'll become more common. Once it becomes common, you will speak it every day. You will see it, embrace, believe, you know how I am. Then you start feeling amazing. After you see it come to pass, and then your feelings, and you'll be able to touch others and embrace them with everything that's going through. And remember, those are your tools. So once you see it, and then you speak it, you will start feeling it, and you will embrace it, and then you'll believe it. But if anything that is holding you back, when you use this sense right here, I promise you feel so much better. So much better. Once you use that breath technique, if anybody has pushed the wrong buttons, have set you off, even when you see yourself, think about it when it comes to motivational speaking, or if anybody has known anyone who's done any presentations or anything, what's the first thing that they do? Okay, hello. They take that breath. Smell. If you want to know what that senses mean. They take that breath. Okay, I got this. Let's go. And then they speak. And then once they speak, maybe their words will hit you, and then you will start to feel a certain way. And then you can see yourself, like, I can see myself doing that. I can see myself saying that. That's the whole purpose of the channel. to see yourself in a different light, and then start speaking those things into your life so you can start feeling better about yourself and start believing that you're supposed to have better things about yourself. No, but we're not going to keep up with the Joneses. We're going to go past them because we're going to create our own journey, our own environment, our own belief system, because we see what we want. Just like if you go into a store and somebody asks you, well, how can I help you? Well, I see that dress. You see that dress on the wall? Can I get that one? Same thing about you. Remember, I went back about 6 months ago and I talked about you being a star. You see that star in the sky. We see them every night. Now, they may seem far away to touch, but every time you see it and then you speak to it, thank you. I believe in you. I appreciate you. And then you start feeling a certain type of way about yourself. And then that way, you'll start hearing it more. And it'll become common for you to speak positive into a negative situation, a negative environment. Wherever you're at right now in your life, if it is not the best, still not where you're supposed to be, honey. You're supposed to be living life and living it abundant. We're supposed to be living, not just existing. I talked about that also. So once you start speaking life into the situation that you do not like, whether it's not having a car, maybe not being in the places you want to be, maybe financially or whatever. I know with me, that financial struggle is serious. My God, it is serious. But instead of me speaking about what I don't have, I speak about how I will feel when I have. When I have my house, oh my God, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. I've already told y'all, when I lose this weight, I'm going to get in that size 10 and I'm going to feel amazing. And I'm going to go out and tell everybody because I want them to hear it, honey. Like I'm talking to you. I want you to hear me when I speak to you. See life into your situation and speak it into existence until it becomes so common where you don't want to feel negative. But every day you rise, it's a day to rejoice. Even on the days you don't feel like it. I mean, there's a whole song that says, I'm so glad trouble don't last always. Now, you know you're not going to be in that situation too much longer. But you have to speak life into that situation. See it. See yourself living on the other side of town. See yourself in that nice car. And then start speaking yourself into that situation. And then when you start speaking it, you will hear it and it'll become more common. You will start believing it and you will feel it. You will embrace it. That's all I want. For you to start using your 6 senses when it comes to your daily life, when it comes to this reflection. What do you see? What do you say to the situation that you see? How do you feel when you say it? Did you hear what you said? There's one. How did you feel afterwards? And then are you going to start repeating it? If it's not for you, it's against you. Whatever is against you, you speak the opposite. Hey, I may be in the hood now, but when, not if, because if means you're doubting. When, present tense, when I get out of here, I am going to go back to your vision board. But you have to see it, speak it, believe it, embrace it, and make sure you do it daily as common as possible. And if life gets entirely too difficult, breathe. Okay? So hopefully today made sense. Pun intended. If it did, please like. Oh, and look what's back, baby. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notifications. I do this every week. And I already got 54 for everybody, so thank you. Honey, go tell a friend what you see, what you hear, how I make you feel. Please, I appreciate it. Talk to me and I talk back. But again, I hope today's episode made sense. And if it did, maybe you could take one, if not all 6 cents, and apply it to your everyday living. Until next week, my friends. I love everything about you. And so should you.